That's not even the right screen. Is that the right screen? It's definitely the one that says verticals. We're in it now. Yeah, it's not like I named it or anything.
We in here?
Yeah, I mean, check the YouTube, see how we're
no
coming
problem.
through. Definitely, let's see how we're coming through. I want to see if we're lagging as much as we look like we're lagging on my screen here.
Oh,
Are we
Let's
lagging
see,
or are we
let's
coming
see.
through?
hey, we're coming through.
Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we good.
We'll take it.
We
What
good.
is
I
up
guess I'm
and
a little
welcome?
blurry.
What?
Damn.
What'd you
I'm a
say?
little blurry, I guess, but it's
Yeah.
good.
Are you talking about yours?
So
Yeah.
zoomed in.
I was about to say we had to crop yours though. Damn, G.
No
Hey,
fucking
it's close, bro. That's crazy. I mean, next to us, yeah, it's different. Like every other camera up here is pushing a little bit
Oh, yes.
different
Oh
pixels.
yeah, you guys cut
You guys
out. You guys
completely
cut off
cut out
for
right
us.
there.
We completely cut out.
Yeah. Like for like
Yup.
5 seconds.
So we're back now?
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
But like,
Did
yeah,
the
for
video
5
cut out?
seconds.
The
Did
video
the
or
audio?
the microphones? I need more than just
audio.
you cut out.
Audio only.
Okay, so you
Audio,
still had
like,
a
it
video
didn't
of
register
us.
your voice. It didn't register your
Yeah.
voice.
Okay. Well, let's see. If it starts failing completely, we will give up on it. But what is up, and welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable. You are in here as always with
There we
J-Treb
go, yeah.
from the Miseducation.
Yeah, it's
Oh, did
terrible.
it go out again?
It's terrible.
Is it going out on
Yeah.
YouTube
Yeah.
or is it just going out on your end?
I think
Just
it-
on Discord, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just on Discord.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just Discord.
Yeah, no, I mean it's going through on YouTube, so I don't know what's going on
Yeah.
Discord
YouTube's
here.
fine.
I was about to say, are there any settings I can change? Where's my main Discord window in the first place?
Can you lower your threshold, maybe?
Yeah. That might be it. Damn, Bobby's foot all up in the lens.
Nice feet, Bob. Nice
Thank
feet.
you. Thank you.
Now we're gonna get those those creepy mofos that want to see your toes.
That's the goal.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
don't.
goal.
That's a crazy
Building the
goal.
brand.
I don't. Let's not. I don't know if we should put that out there in the atmosphere for people. I think we might. You might accidentally actually attract some people.
It's like now that he said it's a goal, it's like they're gonna pop up.
I don't know which one of these settings to go with. Like, which one of these settings is going to make
Oh,
Discord
yeah.
not work or work better? Can you all still hear us?
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's working right now, but like, it's like a, I don't know. This is what we got. I was about
Fuck
to
it.
say.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Guess we'll
Fuck it.
roll with it, I guess.
True.
Me and
Either
Par-
way,
or the screen share isn't working. Me
there
and
isn't
Pars
a
aren't
screen
on
share.
YouTube.
And
We
we're gone.
what
Or
screen
yeah,
share?
me and Pars are just gone.
No, you guys aren't
disappeared
gone.
right
I just opened a different window. You all
Oh,
disappear if I open another window. Yeah, stop worrying. Don't worry about that. That's fine. That's because I hotkey everything to go to a different window. Either way, what's up, man? We
Oh,
back in here, man. Let's talk some shit, G. Yo, like, what's up? How are you all doing? What y'all been
What's
dropping
up?
this week,
What's
man? We
up?
are out here. It's episode 101.
Let's see. My short actually went off. It's at like almost like 4K, I think.
Hey,
But then we got another video dropping tomorrow. Short today, short daily. But yeah, just pumping this shit out.
that's what's up. That's what's up. How was the drops for you, Parks? I know you've been moving and mobile and shit.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm finally back in action. Yeah, hopefully, like, gonna be dropping them as often as I can. So not even 4 days a week. We're gonna try to drop them. You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
many as I can do. As
Go
many as I
crazy.
can do. That's my goal. You know. Yeah, we're gonna keep pumping them, bro. We're gonna keep pumping them. So
Yeah.
watch out for that shit. And
That's good.
I'm gonna drop a YouTube video next week. Finally.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Look out.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I did not drop anything new, but there was some shit that I was on that dropped recently. I helped out with like some podcasts and shit, so check some shit out. That's all on my story. But like, I don't
Facts.
know. I'm gonna try to drop something
Facts.
this month. My goal is at least one piece of content by the end of the month. I hopefully will finish something. That is the goal.
Facts.
But yeah, we out here, man. That's crazy. What was the 4K video that you did, Ananya? What was that about?
Oh, you cut out. I
Damn.
Didn't I get
No, I was just saying, what was the 4K? What was the video that went 4K about?
Oh, it was so Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. They're boxing each other.
Mm.
So I think I caught, and then I put it out as soon as it was announced, So I think I just caught
that
perfect
first
SEO
hype.
for it.
Yeah, like people was looking
Yeah,
around for it. They was trying to figure out like
exactly.
what the fight even was.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's why it just went off. It
That's what's up.
hit the
Dude, that's what's up,
SEO
man.
shits. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Man, those have got to be like the
Yeah.
perfect moments when you just like hit the actual SEO and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like even before people start
Yeah, dude.
really searching
But
for
I
it.
realized like on our small accounts, it still holds us back. It won't give us.
Mhm.
It won't push us all the way, man.
Oh yeah,
It'll only give you a little bit. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
that
You know, it
It
plateau. I
gives
plateaus
feel
you a
out.
like
taste. It gives you a
Yeah,
taste of it, and then
exactly.
reels you
Exactly.
back. You know?
there's this
Mm-hmm.
like weird plateau. I
Yeah.
feel like you hit if you don't have like a certain number of followers or subscribers, where you just like it's like
Mm-hmm.
that's as high as you're gonna get with that one. Be grateful.
Yeah.
Try
Yeah.
again. Get your followers up,
Exactly.
kid. Like it's a very humbling
Exactly.
experience where you're
Exactly.
like, so the video is crazy
Yeah.
enough for 1 hour, 12,000 people loved it, and then no one loved it
Yeah.
after that.
And then
Like
no
not
one
a
else.
Yeah.
single other
No,
person
exactly.
outside of these 10,000
wild.
people
Exactly, dude.
for 1 hour.
It's BS. It's so BS.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's
It's
so
like
trash.
so you tried
It's
me in
so
a market and
trash.
it worked. Okay, put me back over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Mhm.
That's really how it feels.
Yeah. No, that's literally how it is because like they'll only allot a certain amount of attention to your video,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a lot of like because a lot of people pay for YouTube now, right? Like they're promoting the shit out of their videos every
hmm
time they post. They're paying for screen time, right? So now where do they cut out that time from? Us small creators, man. They don't give an
Yeah.
F about us.
No, facts.
Oh, they're gonna
Facts.
put the paid people above us.
Yeah, I'm sure they also don't like advertise it as much as they would like PewDiePie. Like PewDiePie, he puts anything out. That shit's everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Or
they're
Mr.
just
Beast. That's
bro.
probably a better
I was
example.
gonna say Mr.
But
Beast is a
those
crazy
guys deserve
example.
the attention, right? They're
Mr. B,
creating the genuine they're creating the genuine flow to YouTube in the first place, right? But
Yeah,
like
facts,
the people
facts.
who are paying for promotions, right? Those are the ones that are eating away at the rest of our time, man. Right? So
Mm-hmm.
now we're
Yeah.
fighting the people who already create their own traffic
mhm.
and just the people that are paying for traffic, right? And then it's
Yeah,
like, okay, so
facts.
then we get the leftovers from that.
But I feel like when you pay for traffic, you also can't receive the back end advertisement money, right? Like if you pay for the video to be promoted, you can't receive the ad money. Isn't that how it works? Or I'm pretty sure that's how it works on like some things, like for reels and shorts on
Damn.
Instagram and shit.
I don't know about Instagram, but I don't know why you wouldn't receive ad revenue if you pay for something to be promoted.
So if you pay for the video to be
Oh,
promoted,
yeah,
I
no,
thought that you can't receive ad revenue. I'm not exactly sure, but I thought that's how it
But
worked.
why would I do that though? Like pay $100 to
I'm
promote a
not
video
sure.
that
I
could
have
make
no idea how that works.
3,000?
Yeah, but I mean, like, also, like,
Because
why would you pay 3,000 to get 3,000 back? Like,
No,
I don't
well
think the math would ever math.
I think
no,
it
because
would
all
be
that's
to
giving
get
you is a
more.
guaranteed amount of views, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
let's say you pay for 100,000 views, you're guaranteed that amount, and then the algorithm can give you more on top of that if it's actually a good video, right? And
Or I
then,
think it just plateaus out
right? So then maybe the ad revenue
after
comes from whatever
100K.
you get on top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, how
I have
does
no
it
idea.
cancel or anything? Like, because I'm just like, where does the, like, I don't know. It's just like, where does it go? Because YouTube can then guarantee you a number of views. So then it's like they can cap your payout whatever they want. Like, I wouldn't even want to be in a system in which I could pay you
Yo,
and then
this is
receive
not.
more money.
This is not.
Yeah.
Yo, Josh,
Dude.
you're going out on every sentence, bro.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
not.
I
Yeah.
mean, well, like, then we need
Yeah.
another, like, Discord option in here for them to be able to hear us, and then we can mute the computer. Can you go on Discord and
God
move
damn.
Yo,
It's not
yeah.
Because
working at all.
I can't
bro.
go on Discord
At
on another
all.
device. 1 second.
True. Yeah, no, that shit, it got bad.
Dude, yeah,
It
I
got
tried,
bad.
man. But then I
Yeah, same.
didn't
I was
understand
like,
what you were
I
saying,
don't
dude.
even know what he's like saying
Yeah.
anymore. Exactly. Yeah, dude. Because it was always like it would cut out like the
Keep
main
talking
point.
amongst yourselves.
I
We're
was like,
getting it together on this end.
Yeah, no, it would cut
Facts,
out literally
facts.
the main point real quick. But,
Yeah, like that shit was ass. Also,
yeah.
if YouTube wasn't as delayed, we could even try doing that, but it's so far back that would be impossible.
Yeah. Dude, but yeah, dude, like so many people pay for like so many businesses pay for their
Yeah.
videos to get promoted. And even if they're like
Mm,
just doing like they're sponsoring just like a portion of someone's video, they might also pay for the promotion of that video, right? So now it's like,
yeah,
okay, it's
facts,
an actual
facts.
legitimate creator's video, and then they're paying for a portion and they're promoting it,
Yeah.
right? And it's all
Yeah.
that shit. But
Yeah, no facts. I could totally see that especially especially on like Instagram and TikTok. YouTube maybe not as much because you can't really pay for a certain amount of views on YouTube. But TikTok and Instagram, 100% I could see like, oh, they're just joining in Discord, true.
Well, so
But I could
YouTube has a
totally see
weird
it being.
thing. You can pay for ads, something like that, right?
Oh,
And then
really?
somehow paying for like these ad views.
Oh
Karen,
no,
We have to mute yourself.
yeah, one of them's gotta be muted.
are we good? Okay, I think we're good. I was like, I didn't want to talk, otherwise I would have done that even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think YouTube. So this is what I heard when BTS. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah,
This is working a lot better.
yeah.
Yeah,
They'll
but
hear
I can
both
hear
of
you.
us.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
now
better.
they should also be able to
That's
hear
better.
us on stream now too.
Could they not hear us on stream?
No, not right there. Not when we were talking about that. I was like,
Well,
they
no,
were
no,
talking
no. I
shit.
know you muted us, but
Yeah.
like the issue wasn't happening on the stream, was it?
This shit wasn't happening on stream. The stream we're getting audio, but like y'all can hear us now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We in
Yeah,
there,
this works.
in there like swimwear in the weirdest configuration ever. But yeah, no, y'all keep going. We was listening to shit. Like y'all was talking about how like on TikTok
What
and
was I saying?
Instagram. That
Oh
shit
yeah,
make more
so
sense.
around the time where BTS was going crazy, and
Mhm.
their video I think broke some record on YouTube. And then I was reading an article like later that somehow they increased the amount of views by how many ads they bought, something like that. I don't know, I don't remember completely, but there's some hack to YouTube where you can buy a certain amount of ads and then
That
that'll
kinda-
boost the video.
It
even
kind of
more.
starts getting confusing on like the pay to play method because I just like how does the money end up leveling out? Like how much do you end up spending to get more out, or do you end up putting more in and then the exposure comes out
Yeah,
in the wash?
there's probably
Yeah.
some algorithm to it. Someone's
Yeah, I was
figured it
about to
out.
say like somebody. There's probably a lot of math that goes into how much money you should pour into ads on a video versus how much you'll get back if you can get the money. It's like
And
if you
then
get the money back on it, it's
like
just like how much did you
yeah,
throw in there?
they might not even care about the video money because then they just want to sell concert tickets, right? So it's like the video is just to sell concert tickets in the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then
that
it gets
might be
more
a benefit.
confusing about like the YouTubers because like then what is like a regular average YouTuber selling? I guess like are they trying to get you to I guess subscribe to their channel, maybe like a Patreon, maybe a YouTube
Yeah,
join
subscribe,
feature. But like
Patreon,
yeah, it's like
merch,
their
all that
money
kind of shit.
essentially comes from the watch hour, so it's almost like if your watch hour doesn't go without you paying to play, then it's almost like why
Yeah.
you probably shouldn't be doing this. I don't know if I like paid for every single video
Yeah.
to go up.
Mhm.
No, exactly. Like, look at remember when like Logan Paul and his brother were famous on YouTube? They were literally only getting a majority of their money from merch, right? So it's like
Yeah.
the views didn't even matter. So maybe they might have put money, like tons of money that was just gone from the YouTube videos, right? Down the toilet, but not necessarily because that was all marketing for the merch in a way. You know, it's
Yeah.
like that's kind of how
Your
a lot of
merch pays
channels
for
are running right
YouTube.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No, I could see
crazy.
that.
Like the merch.
I could see that.
I mean, how much is merch sales in today YouTube? I feel like it's probably like equally as high, low key. Like
Yeah,
people
it's probably more now.
still, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't know if I've bought any YouTube merch specifically, but there's some shit that I've been looking at recently where I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool.
I bought this poster. I bought this one poster
I was about to say,
from,
I don't
one
know
of
if, I
my
don't know if we
anime
saw that. I don't know if we
YouTubers.
saw that in the strips of things, but like I'm assuming you're pointing to the one
Yeah.
that's on your wall above your head.
Oh yeah. I guess it.
I was about to say you pointed off to a side that's definitely not in frame.
Yeah.
Even that one was out of frame, I think.
But that's what's
Was it?
up. No. He
kinda
pointed
fucking-
backwards.
the
He
one
pointed
right above
backwards
my
and
head.
up.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one.
But that's what's up. Is that like something you like saw in a video and you were like, "That's dope," or was it like a straight like advertisement in the middle of a video?
Yeah, no, it was just like a sick painting, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, let me snag this shit real quick. Yeah.
But like, was it advertised from them or was it like a sponsor type thing?
Yeah, it was like a partnership they did
Okay.
with an artist, and then they created like this anime scene basically.
That's dope as
It's
hell.
pretty cool. Yeah.
See, I get more involved if I followed more channels that did stuff like that, like almost like collab posts,
Yeah,
that are like,
like art.
collab art
Mhm.
drops. Like, I think that's definitely like worth paying for in today's day and age.
Yeah.
No, facts.
No, yeah, exactly, and it's kind of unique, right? It's like not many people will have this. It'll be gone,
Mhm.
you know, after the collab's over, basically.
Yeah. Facts.
I accidentally pulled the headphone cord and I couldn't hear anything that anybody was saying right there. I was playing with it too much.
True.
Stop. But yeah.
We can dive into some of the topics now. I guess.
Definitely, man. Yeah, we
Yeah.
do have some topics for today on the list here. Starting off with the CES products and expectations. New screen technologies and AIs. I feel like AI is just it's so intense in the terms of like I don't
Oh
know,
yeah,
when is it
dude.
when is it over? Like
It's
it's never
everywhere.
gonna be over. But I mean it's like
It's everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. It's like literally every single company's trying to implement it.
No,
in
dude.
whatever they put out.
The funniest thing about AI being like overhyped is remember that pin we covered a few weeks ago?
the thing that
AI
like
pin?
yeah, the thing that like
Yeah.
hologram
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
what was
yeah,
the
yeah.
point of that thing?
Dude, they had layoffs recently.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
product launch failed miserably, basically.
Yeah.
That's wild. Of
Damn.
course it did. What the fuck was it supposed to do? Like, yeah, here's an AI button that can, like, I don't know, project small information.
Dude,
Yeah,
like no one
most
was doing
useless
that
shit.
subscription because there's that like $24.99 subscription monthly.
I
No
don't
one
even
was doing
remember.
that.
I didn't even remember a
Yeah.
subscription being attached. I thought it was
Yeah.
just a lot of a product.
I
that
don't
we
think
ran.
anyone wanted a button that did that.
I was about to. I feel. Was it MKBHD? Somebody did a video
Yeah.
on it right when it dropped, and I was just like, never seen a more useless piece of tech.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
Literally.
you might have to try. Like, at least the glasses had other gimmicks. You know, they're cool, like, you know, speakers for just like, I don't know, quick voice assistant test. This was just a.
Mhm.
We don't walk around
was
with
just
pins and
trash.
brooches on
Mm-hmm.
in everyday life.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No.
That's crazy. But I mean, like, I don't know,
No,
like,
that
what
was terrible.
what are the other AIs, I guess, that are like coming to the forefront at like right now? Are there anything that's more
Yeah.
promising or new?
So yeah, from CES there was one interesting one. Bob, you might have seen this one, the Rabbit AI agent.
Agent?
Did you see that? Yeah. So it's again like the pin, but it's like a separate device from your phone. And
Hmm.
so then you just like there's just one button on the side and like a display and a camera.
True.
And then it's like you just ask it like Siri, like questions or whatever. And yeah, that's basically it, dude.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
sound
For
very
$199.
It's-
You know,
it's-
maybe
yeah,
maybe
it
we're
seems
just
pretty
in the
stupid.
beginning days where shit has to be boring because they don't exactly know what to do with the tech yet. But like,
Yeah, this-
I don't want that though.
I don't want
Who
it at
wants
all.
to carry around a puck that talks to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who thinks
know?
that sounds nice? Who
I-
thinks that's worth money?
I guess I can
Why
see
the
why
hell
people.
can't my phone just talk to me? Siri sucks.
But I mean, like, fuck Siri. Like, what they just described with that puck, you could put in an app.
No, yeah,
That's my
what
bigger.
I'm saying.
My bigger problem is like.
that's the whole thing.
Mhm.
That's
was
what
in
I'm
my-
saying.
Oh,
People
okay,
are
cool. Because I
going
was about
at
to say,
it
like, I don't even need
on
Siri to
Twitter.
get better. Just
Yeah.
do what you're doing in app form and charge
No,
$3 a month.
that was my point. Like, why
Mhm.
am I buying a device? Just do it there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
also, like,
No,
I
exactly.
wouldn't buy it. But do it there instead of in its own thing.
It's
Dude,
like I wouldn't get
and-
it if it was an app.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying it either way. I want to be clear about that. But the way you're doing it wrong. Do it a better way.
Dude, and so how
That
they
was a
were doing
message
is
to
that
their
they
board.
were charging $199 with
Make
no
sure it gets there.
subscription. But dude, they should have just done an app with a subscription, right?
Literally.
Like, wouldn't that have made more sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think you would
No,
have at
for
least
sure.
gotten the more curious person. You're not going to get somebody who,
Yeah.
where the
Yeah.
barrier of entry is $200 for a
Mm.
wearable piece of
Yeah.
technology that is weird and like.
It's not wearable.
I thought these. Oh, this isn't
You
even.
just
this
said
isn't
it was
the pen,
like
it's
a
just
little puck. I
Oh,
just
never
thought it
mind,
was in
never
your
mind.
pocket.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just okay.
Yeah,
No,
it's like an
it's just
actual
extra
device.
pocket weight. Nope,
Oh.
I'm not with it.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen this parse, by the way. I threw that in there because I know that like everything that's been announced so far at CES
It's
has
just-
had
it's just a
AI,
puck. It's just an AI
but
puck.
I didn't know exactly of any specific products or any specific details.
Yeah,
I was just like, I
just
know
sent a picture in the
someone will.
chat. Look at how this thing looks. Just for
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
My
goofy.
phone's over there.
I'll
with
show it to
our-
you,
Your
Bob.
guy's mic on it.
I was about to say here, and you can show it to the camera if you want.
It's so freaking stupid. What is that?
Yeah, it's so dumb.
So
I have no clue what I'm looking at.
Playboy
I would be-
GoPro?
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest, I have zero clue what I'm looking at. I have no
It
clue.
looks like a camera, right? Like if anything.
Yeah, it's like it's a camera, but it's
Yeah,
not. It's
Oh,
it's
hold
weird.
up,
Oh,
I
yeah, it
gotta
was slightly
favor this
offset.
side
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
you
screen.
gotta favor the other side.
But what is that? It makes
It's
no
stupid.
sense. Who would
It's
want
so
that?
It literally makes no sense.
It's a GoPro, but instead of the camera being there, it's just
Give
the
me my phone back
screen.
before I start getting notifications on my screen that aren't basketball related. You just doxing my whole life.
I
This
mean, you were like, show the camera.
What is? I mean,
you
yeah,
said
but I
that.
feel like
I
we're hanging
wasn't
out for a while.
gonna.
You know, it's a tablet with a camera. You know, it's how big is it in real life though? Like, I mean, like, do they
I'm
have a
picturing
comparison photo?
GoPro.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
see
like,
that.
I think like just a
It's like
bit
half
bigger
the
than
size of your
AirPods,
iPhone.
maybe.
Imagine like half of your iPhone. type of shit.
That's actually bad.
Samsung
That's,
Galaxy Fold.
or
That's
like
way
a-
bigger.
That's I was gonna say it's actually kind of
twice
bad.
the
Or no,
size.
the Flip, not the Fold. It's the
I
Galaxy
sent
Flip.
I sent another image with it
Hamburger,
in some.
not hot dog.
Hamburger.
Oh, that's a screen, Bob.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that was a screen.
No, I knew that was a screen.
You knew
said
that was a
had
screen the whole time? I didn't know that was a screen. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would rather they just recreate the old iPod Classic and put no AI inside of it, and that's the only
Facts.
other. That's the only extra device I would
Facts.
start carrying with me.
Yeah,
I would carry
facts.
a regular iPod again,
Yeah, I would actually buy that. Yeah.
and I don't
An
know what it
iPod,
is,
bring the
but like
iPod
I'd
back.
do that.
Bring the iPod
Why?
back with Siri, dude. That would actually be
I
lit.
don't,
Like,
but like
with,
why?
like an
Like,
AI
I don't know.
Siri.
Why do we need Siri? I don't want the AI. I want the removal of AI. The
Yeah.
whole purpose of this product is to not have any fucking AI. I want no internet connection. I don't want it to connect to the internet. I don't want it to have Apple Music. I don't want it to have anything. It doesn't even need Bluetooth. On all honesty, I just want an old school fucking iPod
You don't need
again.
Bluetooth?
I'll buy you
No.
a CD.
Dude, I need
and a
Bluetooth at
CD
least.
player.
No, a
Yeah,
CD
no, I
player
need
has it's
Bluetooth.
way more
That'd be
permanent
so
skipping
nice
than the
with
hard drive
Bluetooth.
iPods.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong.
But
I
hard
had
drive
several CD players.
iPods are much more
I
prone
mean,
to
dude,
death.
yes, you're right. I could take the iPod that I have on my shelf right now and put like an SSD inside of it. But like my thing is, I just want a device that's not connected to the internet, doesn't need Bluetooth. Like if I'm going to have an extra device, I don't want it to be a clone or a piece of what these gadgets can already do that I have already. You know, because I feel like that little new thing, that AI thing, like why aren't they immediately going for watches? Is it because the Apple Watch is too much of the market? Because it's like if these things
Yeah,
were
no,
watches, then
because
just kind of
Apple
makes more
Watch
sense.
owns it.
Like,
I
doesn't
think
it make
Apple
that
Watch
thing
owns
right
too much
there?
of that.
I don't know. I feel like it would have been cooler if they made it into a watch.
So they're not. I don't think they could.
You don't think
if
they
I'm
could
being
shrink it?
honest. I don't know how big it is, but
Yeah, no, also
half
the
an
AI,
iPhone.
yeah, so this is an onboard AI, so they're running something on some chip, right? So it might not be small enough to fit on the watch. Yeah, that's a
Mm.
great point, Bob.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the technology's just not there yet. Maybe we're just in the ugly phase of it, where
Yeah,
it's just
but
like all the
Google's
technology looks
releasing-
ridiculous.
I think Google's releasing one that might be small enough that I think it's like the Ultra or whatever, but
don't
it
know
might
what
only
that
be
comment
small enough
says.
for a phone. I'm not completely sure, but
What does that comment
When
say?
did Josh become
you're a hippie. I don't.
When did I
Yeah, what's
become a
that referring to?
hippie?
That
Oh,
Rod.
because I don't want any Bluetooth or anything on a device.
Oh.
How does that make me a
Oh.
hippie? Is that a
I
2024
was looking
hippie?
at you. I thought it had something to do with your appearances. I was like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
what I thought
too. I thought he was
You
wearing
buy
something
some
weird. I was
green
like,
pants and people
"Hey."
think you're a hippie. It's crazy.
I didn't
It's
know
crazy.
how
You
we
can't
got
beat
there.
the hippie
I was
allegations.
wondering if it was the headphones over the hoodie, but that wouldn't make much sense either. I don't know.
Is that a hippie vibe?
I don't know. I didn't say it.
Headphones with the hat
Dude,
over the hood. I think it was probably my no Bluetooth or no AI take. But I don't. That doesn't even make me a hippie. I still want the tech. I want
Yeah.
tech. I just want it to. It doesn't have to be connected to everything.
Little
Yeah.
hippie-ish.
Just keep
I
it
guess,
separate.
but it's
It's
just
like,
like, bro,
your
like,
acorns of tech are all separate.
yeah, type shit. But I
They
kind
all
of want.
fell off the
I'd
tree
want
of
them
internet.
to all be independent. The same way how it's like when I take my camera outside, I'm not taking my camera outside. Like I know that my phone is also a camera, but I'm bringing my camera because I want my camera.
Yes,
I want to be that intentional with almost all my things. If I'm going to get extra devices, it's not going to be because the AI on my iPhone is bad, so I have a better AI in my pocket that is a different AI. Like I don't like that gets a lot.
but you would get a new music player.
Because then I would have the explicit, like the whole goal of that is to when I'm listening to music, I have no
Just
connection to the outside world. It's just me. Like that would be the
Yeah.
whole purpose of having that extra device. Whereas like the AI doesn't disconnect me from much. Or a small AI device. I don't know, man. Trying to go back.
Yeah,
a
I
little
don't
old
think I
school.
would get another device that needs a 4G connection. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, something
Like,
else where it's like I need data.
Yeah, like I don't want it to connect to Wi-Fi
Mhm.
if I need a separate device.
That would be what's up.
Yeah,
Almost like, yeah, like if I go outside with a Kindle, like my Kindle can connect to Wi-Fi, but I'm not searching for Wi-Fi when I pull it out. It's not like,
yeah.
what's the Wi-Fi password
Yeah.
when my Kindle's out? It's like I already downloaded the
Yeah,
books at home.
facts.
I got the device on me. Or yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, man. This I see where the hippie.
Yeah, I don't know. I
come
this
from.
basically, in summary, you could just put everything on your phone and you didn't need
Exactly.
this shit.
Exactly.
That is.
They
that is
already made
correct.
the universal device, and now we're going backwards.
We are.
Man,
Yeah.
speaking of
Everything
going
is
backwards,
separate
this is
devices,
this is the
edition.
device that I was telling you all about right before we started the stream. I think it is going backwards in a way, but I think it's one of the coolest things happened. It's this Clicks keyboard. It's literally a keyboard attachment for an iPhone.
Yeah, dude.
I'll show it to the screen here.
Keyboard's lit.
Called the CD
I
player.
I
This is
fake
cool, man.
like
I'm
it.
not
Like
gonna
I mean, I do want to see it in person,
I
and
like
then like I'd love to touch it, hold it, feel it. But this was one of the coolest things that has happened in recent times because like I was like, okay, maybe it's just a gimmick. But then after I looked at it for long enough, I was like, nah, I would use that. I don't know. Let me find a good photo here. Here's like a small
Yeah.
photo. Oh
no,
my
it's pretty cool.
god, that's blown out. it's, it's too low. Just in the middle. Is that working? Yeah.
Better.
Bam. It's better. So there's like so what it is it's a case for your iPhone that is the size of your iPhone, and then the bottom of it is also a keyboard. But it's like it's the size of the phone, full size keyboard. I only enjoyed it for the fact of how it was described when I first like saw the marketing, where it was like, imagine if you have like all your phone screen back. And I was like, damn, that's what I really like about my iPad when I use the keyboard case. The keyboard takes up half the screen on the iPad. So it is actually annoying when I'm using like document apps or like spreadsheets, whatever it may be, when I lose half that screen. Whereas like on the iPhone, I don't even think about it because I just automatically assume half my screen's gone for the keyboard. It might be crazy. It might be an unlock.
Yeah.
Never having that keyboard pop
No,
up,
yeah.
that's a whole bunch more screen.
And imagine how much faster you
Yeah.
can type now.
Ooh, I didn't even
Yeah.
really
I
think
don't
about
know
that. I was
if
about
I'd
to
be
say
any faster.
I've been typing
It
on
might be-
I've been
I've
typing
been
on glass
typing
for
on
years.
glass for like 13, 15 years.
Oh my
maybe
God.
16 years.
Holy
something
shit.
Like that.
Damn. Yeah.
Since I got my
Whoa.
first iPod Touch.
I was about to say, yeah, first iPod Touch is like
So
sixth,
there's
seventh
no
grade.
way just having physical buttons is going to make me
It's gonna
faster
be
than
slower.
the muscle memory I
Yeah.
have to that.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
And
we've been
Apple has to change their
conditioned
keyboard
just
up a
going on
lot.
touchscreen now.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
It's also not
Yeah.
like I've done it on different phones. I've done it on an
Apple's.
iPhone.
It's been Apple's.
Yeah,
on
and
iOS
just looking at
device,
it,
the
the-
same keyboard.
The backspace is in a different spot. Just already looking at it.
Mhm.
The backspace.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna have some
Yeah.
type of
it's
learning
already
curve.
in a different
Yeah.
spot. So they're already gonna have to
Yeah.
adjust.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. I feel like it's too expensive for what it is. Like
Ah,
160. I don't
Dude,
know.
yeah,
I don't know
it's-
if I'm paying 160 for
No,
it.
but my problem is it's only on pre-order right now, bro. I would have got it.
Yeah,
already.
that part
It's-
too. Yeah,
If it wasn't on pre-order, you
Yeah.
would have taken the risk. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You was
But now
willing
that
to
it's on
risk it
pre-order,
all,
I'm
but
like,
not on pre-order.
Dude, I'm gonna get this
Just
later
not
once the Chinese version comes out, bro. That's what I'm gonna do.
You go get the
just
knockoff.
not on pre-order.
I feel like so. Look,
Yeah.
I'm with you on the vibe of the knockoff. Like, let's say I got a knockoff one and it can't turn out cool. That would make me buy the real one. But then again, as I was
Yeah,
saying,
no,
this looks
exactly.
like a gimmick that
It
they
might be a
had back in
gateway.
the iPhone 5 times. Like, I definitely remember something like this in the iPhone 5 era, where people were like, for real, like, add a keyboard, or like you could do one sideways. I remember I did have a case where it was a slide up keyboard, like a full QWERTY sideways for the iPhone 5, and it's like people gave up on those quick.
Yeah.
I thought
'cause-
that's what you were talking. I thought it was a
Oh, you
sideways
thought this was gonna be a
one.
sideways?
I thought it was like the keyboard folio, but for the phone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I remember the phones back in the Sidekick Energy. Ah, yeah. Nah, that
LG
was-
NV.
Oh, damn.
That-
A lot
there
of
was,
phones did that.
There was a Motorola phone.
Yep,
Yeah,
Motorola had
Samsung.
one. The Motorola had a
Yeah.
Droid version with one. Do you remember the
Yeah,
Droid
yeah.
commercials back in the day? That's crazy. They didn't make any
It was a
sense. They were
touch
like
screen sliding phone. I remember that. The Droid, right? Like
Yup.
Yeah.
the original.
the original
Yeah.
Droid was a full touchscreen with
Yeah.
like the cameras hanging over the back. It was super thin.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
No, my first phone was Droid Bionic.
Damn.
Was lit.
Okay.
And you had like that was like the third generation, right? Some
The
shit.
Droid
Yeah,
Bionic.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Motorola
It was
doesn't
like,
even
what,
make phones
7th, 8th
anymore.
grade?
And now
Dude,
they
I
only do
remember, yeah.
walkie-talkies.
The Droid was it, man. That was a nice phone.
Yeah, Droid was sick.
Droid was
For
the
the
shit.
time. For the
I
time,
Now,
that
like
was-
looking back
was
on
a
it,
nice
it's so
phone.
small.
Oh yeah, that
It's like
phone
the
was
size
not
of my palm.
that phone was the
It's so
biggest phone
tiny.
on the market at the time.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, my
Yeah.
first phone was a flip with what, like a 2-inch screen. Like, and like that was enough screen. Like it was
Yeah.
like I could see things
Yeah.
on here. Now, if you handed me a 2-inch phone screen, I
Exactly.
would be like, yo, what is this? Who's punking me? Like this is crazy.
And right.
I
Yeah,
had
I might as well
the-
not need a phone.
I'd
at
take a
that point.
2-inch phone.
Really? That's wild, Bob. You never not buy the biggest phone that they have available.
No, but if you could give me all of that,
all of the
in
iPhone
this-
in 2-inch. Okay.
all of that in this,
Nah, that'd be
and
a
it was
lot.
like
That'd be too
bezel-less,
much.
super high
But
res
like,
screen.
I don't think you'd want to see anything in 2 inches of high resolution.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
watch anything
Think about
on
like
it.
the iPod
Oh,
Shuffle.
okay.
You remember
It
the
would just
iPod
be
Shuffle
my
with the
phone.
touch
Okay,
screen?
yeah. Like it literally like the iPod Shuffle touchscreen.
Yeah,
but
you
like with
remember the
best screen.
square one?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one. That's
like
what you're
that.
saying?
Like
Yeah.
just give
But
me
with
a
all of
Pebble.
the iPhone shit inside
It's
of it.
my full iPhone 14 Pro Max.
I think
Nah,
that
Bob,
is the size
I think
of the
size
chip.
matters.
I think that is
I
the
think
size
size
of the chip.
Size
though.
matters. Size
I mean,
definitely matters
if you
here.
would like to believe
Size
that,
definitely
Parse, if you would like to believe that,
I think the mini is the perfect size for a phone, and like that's it. Like everything else is a little bit too big.
I mean, I do think it would be cool if you could do a mini, like a really thin,
Like a micro
really
iPhone?
small one. But
yeah,
Nah, I think it would
That's
be
what she
fun.
said.
screen technology would have to get way cooler.
well, that's
me.
what's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what's on the topic.
It is on the
Because
topic.
a company figured out how to print displays onto silicon wafers, OLED displays, with 3,500 pixels per inch. They're
That's
gonna
really
use them
fucking tiny.
they're gonna use them for VR
So then they're gonna be like,
displays.
yeah, I was about to
'cause,
say they're gonna be the lightest VR headsets ever
yeah, or the highest res.
and lightest. I mean, like
I mean, I don't
was
know
about to
how
say,
light they are
Okay.
once you put everything that they need to run.
Yeah,
like
because it still needs
I
a
don't know.
computer.
Yeah.
But I imagine the display is still like a
It's
decent,
thinner
a decent
than,
amount
like,
of the weight.
Yeah, it's thinner. It's simpler, and it runs off like 1/5 the power.
Dude, I'm hyped for
The
VR.
OLEDs are like 1 nanometer. Like the actual pixels are like 1 nanometer across each one, so you're never
that's
gonna get a
insane.
screen door effect.
That's insane.
They have like a demo there where you can put like an 11 times magnifying glass over
you
one of
won't
the
even- you
screens.
can't
You
pixel
can't
peep
even see a
anything?
pixel.
That's insane.
Damn.
See,
Wow.
that's the
Yeah.
shit that makes me
Crazy.
excited for the future. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing where
Yeah.
I'm
That
like,
was the
that's fucking
coolest
dope.
thing I've seen from CES so far.
I was
That
like, that
Yeah.
that's actually that takes the cake on the iPhone
that's
keyboard
sick.
because that is dope as fuck. Like that's the shit where it's like, okay, in 20 years, what the fuck can phones be if we can do that today?
that is like it should also be the viewfinders
And
and
the
all these
cameras.
cameras.
Oh my
It should be
God.
the back screen too. We should have full 4K on the back screens.
Full 4K
Facts.
and it would be on the printed like actual screen.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be so
That's-
crazy.
Yeah. No, that'd be perfect. That'd be
No,
perfect.
a lot of
How
screens that
expensive
are very
is this to do?
well. It's expensive right now, but
Yeah.
it's printed on wafers, so it's very
Mhm.
scalable.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
all the
Yeah.
So it's like,
semiconductors
yeah,
in the
they're
world
gonna
are
mass
They're gonna
printed on
mass-produce these
wafers.
soon. Yeah.
Exactly.
They're
So
gonna
the more
mass-produce
you make, the easier it is.
Yes,
No,
and
price-wise,
but
price-wise.
it's easy to set up
Mhm.
in a sense. Once you figure out how to do it once, all the machines are so similar and built with such
Yeah.
tolerances. You build it once, and any of the machines that
can
you
literally
buy
just
that
print
are the
them for
same as that
years.
just start going.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it's literally lithography, like silicon manufacturing. We've been doing it for forever just to
Literally.
make semiconductors.
Man, that's crazy. That shit makes me excited. That's the shit that I want to see happening out here. Like that's
cool.
Screen technology is
You
insane.
could put a screen anywhere. The cameras I actually think are really cool. They would be really nice to have a super high res back screen even
Mhm.
on the cameras and
Yeah.
have it take up less power. I think
Yeah.
phone screens
Yeah,
could
that'd be-
eventually
that'd be
take
good.
advantage of it.
I was about to say I
but
want to
I
see
think
like
they would-
laptop screens or monitors
I
and
think
things like that.
I don't know if it would make it to those. I think there are
Mhm.
better display technologies for that. Because
True.
at that point you just have so many pixels that it's like it can't even run it. and you're gonna have to
These have,
make
like,
it
a
so
million
like blocks
channels.
of 10 pixels act
Yeah,
as one
equals
pixel.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and that just doesn't work out very well. You'd be better off making a display
Yeah,
to
I
run
mean,
it.
like
that.
it might be you might see it in like a budget option or something where they'd like probably make it of that nature. I could see, or like if they're going for like explicitly a weight thing or a size thing, it might be the missing
Maybe, yeah.
component where it's like
A
how we
power
got it this small.
efficiency,
Yeah.
because they are supposed to be just ridiculously more power efficient.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that could be interesting. I mean, like you're not gonna see like anything big. Like they're printed on wafers. Whatever you print needs to fit either on the 22 or 33 millimeter wafers
Sure, that's why they're going VR.
or centimeter.
So
yeah.
they're going VR first.
Yeah, because they're small displays. But I could definitely see Sony and like Canon and Nikon switching camera viewfinders to them if they work.
Mhm.
That'd be crazy.
I could also see the possibility of like maybe monitors, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you'd want them for that either, because that would still be like you'd have an 8K, maybe more display in a 5.5 inch screen of that.
Yeah,
Like it's 3,500 pixels per inch.
that's a lot.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's going to be more than an 8K display in like a phone size. So then you have to deal with, well, okay, we have this display, it looks great, but you actually need a GPU to power it.
Yeah, it's like people walking around with mobile GPUs in their pockets for their phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put an A100 in your pocket, bro.
Yep. They just launched
just a
new
regular
cards
phone.
too. 3 new cards came out, or I think 3 new cards came out, and they discontinued too. Nvidia
Bro.
launched 4080 Ti Super, 4070 Ti Super, I think.
Damn.
Damn.
Dude, speaking of these screens, did you guys see this transparent TV they dropped?
No.
Is
Nah,
it the
big.
one LG did a couple of years ago?
Yeah, they improved on it, and Samsung.
Oh, did
made
they
one too.
do? Oh, did
yeah.
LG do a new version?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because I did see the older LG one.
I just
Yeah,
don't get
it
like
looks
how do you
like,
do? Is it projection or is it
just a-
just that small?
You just it's OLED, but you don't put. It's not like
you just don't put
clear.
anything on the back.
Yeah, there's no
Okay,
backing to
got
the
it,
screen,
got it,
so you
got
can. It's not clear. It's
It's not-
like
yeah.
frosted glass almost, because there's
Mhm.
it has all the wires
And-
for all the OLEDs and all the pixels sitting in it.
Got it.
The
And then they
second
just, like,
one is
activate.
the LG one. The first one's the Samsung one.
Oh, so
Alright,
Samsung.
yeah,
I
can you
got
turn
it.
these
Yep,
towards
yep.
me?
Got it. Got it.
That's sick.
The second one is which one?
The LG.
LG.
Okay, the LG one looks way cooler. Here, I'll pass them to you, Bob, and then you can show them the screen because your camera's gonna pick up my phone better anyway. The first one that's in like the wooden display that's not like in a living room is the LG one, correct?
Yeah.
And then the one that's in the living room is the Samsung one. I think the Samsung one, high key, looks cooler.
This
Yeah,
Samsung one, I don't know if this picture's jacked up at all, but the Samsung one looks much more impressive from this.
Yeah,
The
like how much
issue-
is it a render?
Well,
Question mark?
I don't know. But the issue with the old LG one, and you can see it here, is there's not a lot of contrast to them because they have no
Mm.
backing. Like there's nothing to
Yeah.
make the back black.
I think
Anything that's off
what
is
they're
just
trying to do
however
is-
bright it is behind it.
Kind of spatial video. I think they're trying to make it like a 3D video. That's my
Yeah,
guess.
And then flip
is
the
what
other
they're
one
aiming
too.
towards.
I was about
Like,
to say,
so the next version, they might try to like
it looks
you
way
know,
cooler when you show it through a screen.
add
Just-
some new angles to the TV.
Yeah, I was about to say I would. I'm definitely interested in what happens on viewing angles with a screen like this. Like I imagine there's probably
Yeah.
like a prime optimum viewing angle for a
I
screen.
think
that is
it's the
transparent.
same.
Really? You think it's the same as like a regular
The
TV?
lenses for viewing angles are like on the pixels. Behind it might be pretty weird because the
Oh, of
pixels
course,
have one
yeah.
side. But I think it would be the same. I think they'd have the same subpixel
Mhm.
lensing that they do on a normal.
Because I would just be like,
display.
if you look at it on a side, is there like some weird, like I don't know, doubling or artifacting
Well,
that you'd see?
if you look like if you got a microscope and looked at the pixels on this, there are little bubbles on each one that try to spread the light to improve
So
viewing angles.
okay, so it like fills in
So-
the gap that you would normally see.
Well, I mean, it tries
Yeah, I
to.
think
It doesn't.
Yeah, I think the
Especially
final
like
result
these
of it-
displays. Like I have one of these LG panels. They aren't great at it. They're a little bit old at this point. There's a lot better display technology.
Mhm.
I'm looking at Samsung has some brand new panels. They're called QD OLED panels, and boy, are they nice.
Mhm. What were you saying
I
before?
thought you
Boris?
hated Samsung.
I do hate
I think the
Samsung.
final result of this is like a hologram, right? Just like
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that
Uh,
person like singing is just a
That's-
hologram there, right? Like, isn't
Is
that the
hologram a pinnacle
final
of
result?
technology still? Like, do
that's
we
not a
want that?
hologram though. That's a midair projection. A hologram is 3D.
Do we want holograms? Is that
No, but-
desired still?
No, but I
Like, are
think
we?
Yes.
you could make this a hologram, right? Like the next step of this would be
Holograms
just make
seem
this-
old to me, even though it's not a technology we really
Right.
have like that. It
No,
seems
no,
old
I
in my
think we
brain.
need holograms to advance as a society, but
That's a wild claim. That's that's a wild claim.
I think it is crucial to our
You just declared that
development as a
society
society.
needs
My man
holograms.
said, without holograms, how will we move forward as humanity?
I don't think we can. But yeah, basically, I mean, I don't know what I was gonna say. I was using a lot of filler words there.
Hey,
I was using a lot
hey,
of-
man, you're
I
about to
made
tell
what
us.
his
notes.
argument
You're about to tell us why holograms were
legit.
needed. to
Oh,
advance human
holograms are
society.
needed. I don't know if that technology works for it though. People have made things. So you make those displays and you stack the sheets of glass,
Yep.
and then you get 3 dimensions of display. But it's not a hologram because as you go, these sub-pixel arrangements and the wiring in each of the displays builds up, and it ends up being like a black box. And then it's hard to see the pixels in the middle, and you don't really get a depth to them. So
Well,
I've seen
yeah.
people do it,
I was
but
about to say,
doing
the
it
most
that way
successful
doesn't work
ones,
amazing.
The most successful ones were pretty much just like you said originally, like they're like just like projections in midair, more so than anything. Like the artists that we would see.
Oh
at,
no,
like, all the
I was
performances.
calling those transparent TVs projections in midair.
I know, but I'm saying like that's kind of how they were pulling off some of those like early like Tupac hologram things. It wasn't really like 3D. They were more like
No, it
here's
was a
screen in
see-through
a
cloth
yeah,
with a projector.
And it was so what they would do is they'd build a 3D set
yeah,
and then have the cloth on it, so it would give you the perception of depth.
yeah.
So like I mean
Yeah.
like it's like I don't know how far we've ever advanced in the hologram technology.
Well, you see, no one's trying, and that's why the world is going to shit. So
That's-
if the entire
Holograms
if
are-
everyone
entire
if everyone
planet
focused their energy
redirected and focused on hologram technology, I think we'd just be better off
Hologram
as a
technology.
people,
You think like that's the kumbaya
as
we're
a
missing.
human race.
That's
we would, yeah.
That's
I think that would
wild.
really take the cake. That and if we all work together to go to space and do cool space things.
Man, space is weird. That's the one where I can't say you're wrong because I feel like every time we're all communally looking at space, shit just seems to be going right.
Good shit. Yeah.
People
Yeah.
are just like, whoa, that's crazy. But then again, there were some people who were like angry. Let's keep that in mind. The space race was a race. There are people who lost,
No, yeah, there are people who lost, but I don't want the space race. I want
You
like
just want space
human
exploration.
race ends or space.
Oh,
and then all
God.
humans have to work together. So there's no point to fight anyone because like we either die together or we get to space together. But
Yeah.
you're not getting to space
shared-
without me.
You want mutually assured destruction to fuel space
That's
race.
the wrong word for it. Because it's got to be like, no, you can't have like a random country nuking everywhere. That doesn't work.
Okay, so this has to be like a
There's too much violence in
the
that.
Earth is the
If
enemy.
it was like mutually assured destruction, like nukes were going off, people would have vendettas once
Okay,
we're in
that's what I'm
space,
saying.
and then
So
we'll just
that's what I'm
start
saying.
Star
So-
Wars at the beginning. It's
so
we
so,
can't
so we
be
flip
there.
it, and it's more so just like the Earth itself is the thing that we're now combating, and humans have to leave because of a third party, not humans fighting humans is the reason we need to leave.
yeah, like the Earth is collapsing on it, so some crazy thing. I don't know,
Dude,
asteroid
actually-
coming in
I
hot.
heard one interesting reason why
The moon
it's a
got
good
hit
thing
by
that
an
humans
asteroid and
agree.
is now falling into the ocean.
Parse, what are you saying?
No, I heard one good argument. So it was Jeff Bezos on Lex Fridman's podcast, and he was talking about how, how right now like each person is starting to consume more and more energy, right?
Yep.
So, and as we get these AIs and stuff like that, we're going to consume even more energy,
Yep.
basically. And so what he's saying is that eventually to preserve the Earth, we're going to have to get off the Earth. And then that way, when we're off the Earth, we can actually have an infinite amount of space that we start using, right? So now we can just use the space that's in space, which is infinite. right? And so that's why that's our reason to move off Earth is
We gonna
to
fuck some
preserve
shit up
Earth.
out in
So
space.
Space
now we
landfill.
can preserve it
It's
and we
crazy.
can
Save the
mine other
planet.
planets and
Landfill.
stuff like that, right? So now we're not limited to just mining Earth and fucking up Earth, right?
We
So
can fuck
So
up
now we
other
can fuck up
planets.
other. Okay,
fuck up
you're,
the
you're hearing what I'm saying.
Yeah, fuck up
But
the galaxy.
We get
Let's
to start
go
fresh at
conquer,
each one.
conquer the
No.
galaxy, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm not here
Let's
for
go.
it. Humans should die here. We should not go into the cosmos. Let's not spread our cancer around.
Conquer.
We should leave. This is where we should end. We should not take this virus called humanity to other planets.
The Olympics should be conquering planets.
Jesus Christ, Bob. That's
You
a
know the head
statement.
episode of Rick and
That's
Morty
such a
is kinda
wild-
like that.
Man,
such a
look at
wild
the time.
opinion.
We're
It's
almost
wild,
at the
man.
end.
So wild.
As we talk about how the Olympics should be reframed into conquering planets.
Well, you get different
This year's
scores. You know, it
Olympics is-
depends if it's
This year's
inhabited,
Olympics is for
uninhabited.
Jupiter.
Well,
Okay?
no. I mean, because like you can't walk on Jupiter because gas.
So we need to
so-
find other planets.
Yeah, it's got to be a walkable planet. You know, there's got to be a value to conquering it.
and if there's
um,
people there or things
Well,
that
the
are like
difference,
people,
that's where the scores come in. So
there's no way this is going someplace good.
that's where the scoring comes in. Because like if you
Dude,
have an
let's go
inhabited
Pluto.
planet,
I want Pluto, bro.
well,
See, Parse wants
okay,
an
if
uninhabited.
he wants to take Pluto, that's fine. It's uninhabited, but you get no points for peacefully taking over and conquering a planet.
The points were going to come from peace. The points were going to come from peace.
Yeah, it's actually a penalty if you wipe out the entire.
I don't believe that.
What I
don't know.
that's- I am making this up right now. That's how
know
it
it. I'm
goes.
I'm still not
How do you
believing
not
it.
believe it? I just told it to
I'm
you. There's
still not believing it.
there's no background.
I think there's gonna be a whole bunch of people who are in the game and they're like, oh yeah, you know, I don't go the peaceful route. It's like playing a video game. It's like you could sneak around in Assassin's Creed or you go balls to the wall. I feel like a lot of people are just gonna go balls to the wall. Like
Maybe. That's not on me.
that's
They
not
have
in
to
game,
conquer the
man.
planet to get the gold medal. They wanted to do it. We're just scoring them.
This is gonna be crazy. You just said that if we go
Don't
to
hate
space,
the player, hate the game.
you just created the game, so I think you are the
Yeah.
person to hate here. But
No,
either way,
they hate the game, not me.
you created the game.
So I
He
thunked it.
invented the game.
I thunked it is
Yeah,
crazy.
you
I'm not
invented the game.
He's the
competing.
inventor.
I feel
Don't
like you
hate the
said
game,
you said you
hate the
wanted us to
inventor.
go into space so that humans would not fight, and I feel like if we start off by Olympically conquering planets as countries, it might not go over that well.
Why?
Because I don't
Which
think that's
planet
going to
would you
bring
want, guys?
unity. I think each
Josh,
country.
which planet do you want?
I don't want any
disagree.
planet. I don't want none of them.
I
Kill us off
disagree.
here.
We-
Humans die here. We don't need to go nowhere. I'm a firm believer.
We as a race will take pride in spreading our race
And
across the
that
cosmos.
is what that's my problem.
So
God damn.
no. So you're saying like I don't think that would end fighting among people. It would because we wouldn't care to fight each other. The cosmos
Okay.
is so expansive. We can destroy all these alien planets and conquer them. Like it doesn't matter. There's no reason.
We're
My
gonna
planet,
destroy
your
Take out our
planet,
race.
together.
my
Just take it
planet,
out
your
on other
planet.
planets.
Jump
We
10
just
minutes to
rage
the
it.
left. Go to a new planet. It's not.
There's
you know.
but if there's
Dude,
already
Pluto.
something there, it's not your planet.
Well, if you conquer what's there.
That's okay. It's getting very American around here. It's getting very Native American.
Turning into Avatar.
It's
the
getting
original
very,
Avatar
it's getting very first Thanksgiving around this
That's
bitch.
how conquering things works.
And that's the problem. It's the conquering.
I didn't sugarcoat this. From the beginning, I said it was conquering planets. I don't.
I don't know.
What are you fishing for here?
I'm not
We're
fishing
conquering
for
planets. It's conquering planets. We're going to rate people. We're going to see if they kill the inhabitants. If they save them, we're going to see what
It's
happens.
all on a scale. It's
Yeah.
all.
You know, if you go in and the planet's a shithole and you make it real nice and it looks like a garden at the end, then you probably won.
I don't.
If you
believe-
go in and the planet's really nice and you kill everyone and then start a bunch of factories and then nuke those factories, you probably lost. Like, that's not how you win the game.
I feel like you said probably in both of those scenarios, though, meaning that there's a way that you could win and do those things.
Oh, there's a Joker you got to watch out for.
Man, I'm not excited for space travel in the age of Bob. It's gonna be
Yeah,
dangerous.
luckily-
Bobby's colonial G's
luckily-
definitely coming.
Colonial
Luckily, we're probably gonna
space.
be gone
Definitely,
by the time that
definitely.
humanity needs to
Man.
leave. So
If only Kerbal Space Program 2 was good. And we could
We'll
go
be long
conquer
gone,
planets
bro.
together.
by
We
that
could have
point-
done it. We could have done it.
They'd never let out the multiplayer. It's still in early beta. It's in early access. The game engine sucks. It crashes all the time. The textures
Bob
are
wants us to get on this game and conquer planets with him.
No, I would have if it like came out and was good, but it's trash and it's in early access.
So
no.
the game was supposed to be what you're thinking in your head, but it wasn't
Yes, the trailer made me very excited for it, and then it was 3 years late and still trash.
Hey man, I'm sorry you didn't get your conquering space odyssey that you wanted.
Poor
You
Bob.
don't want to just conquer planets
poor
with your
Bob.
bros? I don't see what's
Man.
funny there. Sounds like
Conquer
a
the
good
universe.
time. Grab a couple of Sixers, go conquer some planets with your boys.
A sixer in conquering planets with the homies is crazy,
No,
man. I
like
think
a
it's
six
about that
pack,
time.
not like a.
I know what you
Oh,
meant.
okay.
Sixer of beer. I didn't think you meant a six shooter.
Oh, okay. I thought
Six
that's
bullets to
what
take a planet is
No.
crazy, G. I think you need more.
At some point in the ventures, we could try that challenge.
think it's about that time to wrap this episode.
The key with that one is you got to convince them that the 6-shooter is more powerful than it is. So I think the first thing you got to do is be like, look, I'm going to shoot this metal ball, but the metal ball is actually a nuke, and you shoot it and it goes off, and then you're like, yep, that's a 6-shooter.
I hope you try this plan once, and I hope the people on the planet are way, way smarter than you could have ever given them credit for. And I want them to be speaking in another language and go, "Did he just shoot a bomb? Does he think that we're that stupid? He just shot a bomb." Like, and you just don't know what they're saying, so you think they're dumb.
I think I'd know it.
Okay.
You don't think I do research on the planets I conquer?
That's an interesting plan, Bob. Good luck with
It's
that.
so easy to spy on planets, man. You
I'll
just
watch the
shoot
vlogs.
a camera at them
I'll
from
watch
like
the
3 planets
vlogs,
over.
man. As you're
Yeah, facts.
traveling
Make a
through, start a
vlog.
YouTube channel when you start doing it.
Okay, I'll start a
Bob-
YouTube channel.
Bobo
where
the
I stream Kerbal
Conqueror.
Space Program.
Bobo the Conqueror.
Conquering my first planet.
Bob's gonna be
Welcome
the
to
first
today's
one.
vlog. What's up, YouTube?
Wanted to show you guys this first planet I'm
We're
conquering. Ignore that guy on the ground over there. He's fine. He's taking a nap. So we're
Roger,
just
Roger,
hanging out
Roger.
here.
Like pizza, bro.
Make sure you go to Babbel for all of your language learning needs. When I'm out here in the cosmos and I'm jumping planet to planet, I'm glad that my Babbel subscription. I can see it already, dude. You're gonna be the influencer of it.
Smith and Wesson.
That's wild. That's crazy. Smith and Wesson, the only gun you need planet hunting. That's wild, G.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is devolved. This is devolved, man.
Do you ever leave home without your coat? Because I don't.
What is this comment from Rodrigo? I'm so curious. I can't read it from the single.
Oh, I'm one of the boys from Ender's Game. You're right, Rod.
Oh,
I would have
this-
won
this-
Ender's Game.
That's crazy.
won.
You would have won. You would have won the simulation that wasn't a simulation in the end. Ender's Game is a crazy movie. I kind of want to watch that again. I want to read the book, actually. I don't want to watch the movie. Never mind. But yeah.
No sacrifice, no glory.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the context of what you've been speaking on, that's a crazy sentence.
Wild.
Transformers motto.
Man, what content are you all dropping this week in Audience Force? What's coming out, man? What have the people got to look forward to?
Man, let's see. Full video tomorrow.
Hey.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Hey,
And then shorts
hopefully.
daily though.
Hey, that's what's
Or
up. That's
as,
what's up.
as much as I can.
Facts.
As much as
Hey.
I can.
We just gonna call them daily. If you checked in, it was one in
Yeah.
there. It was
Facts.
facts. Yeah,
Bob's
dude,
face is wild. It's like, so who's dancing? Like,
All right.
Bob
so
feels cheated. No one
for,
danced.
for this year of TikToks,
Yeah.
TikToks
Yeah.
every day, if one of you misses a day, the punishment is a dancing TikTok.
I feel like it's got to change from a day. They've already proved they could do it, so I feel like it's got to be like a
No, because they
3 to 4 dayer.
Because they skipped days last year. They didn't do every single day, and it was let off. I was mad, but no one else really cared. So now we're adding punishment.
He's like, look, I was keeping track, but you all stopped, okay?
It's basically a metaphor for drone warfare and Iraq invasion of the 2000s.
Bro,
Rod,
I don't know
He's
what
talking about Ender's Game.
No.
He's talking about Ender's
I don't
Game. He's
know.
talking about the movie Ender's Game.
Yeah,
That's what he's. Yeah, that's.
Oh.
You're not wrong, but damn,
Oh,
like, you know, like.
Oh.
Yeah, that was heavy. Keep going back to what we were talking about, Bob. If they miss a day, what were
Yeah,
you trying to
Bob.
say? What were
yeah.
you
oh,
doing?
if they
You
miss a
being
day, they
angry,
have
yes.
to do a dancing TikTok. It's not like you're gonna do a dancing TikTok because you run out. No, if you miss a day, you have to dance.
That's a
If
lot.
you don't dance, I will report your account on TikTok for everything I can think until it gets banned.
Yo, that's crazy. That's legit.
Do we want to shake on it?
No one's shaking on that. I don't think.
No thanks.
I don't think anyone's shaking on that deal, bro. That's crazy. I'm reporting your
Toss it out
account if
there.
you don't dance is wild.
Toss it out there. See how you guys feel about it.
Your account keeps getting
motivation,
flagged for
but-
crazy shit.
Wild.
They're saying you're like soliciting drugs or something, and Bob is just behind the
that.
count. He's just clicking everything on the fucking
Yeah, no, just
review
reporting.
sheet.
Yep, this guy did tell me to drink cocaine in his video.
Drink cocaine in a video is insane. Yeah, it's time to leave. It's time.
Yeah.
First, what are you dropping this week, man?
Yeah, dude.
No
look
dance
out for the
videos,
shorts,
right?
And then next week, look out for the long video.
Hell yeah,
dropping.
hell yeah.
Check that shit out.
Hey, that's what's up. I'm gonna drop something. I'm not gonna make a promise. I'll try. I'll try as hard as I fucking can.
Drop
Something
it
I'll put out.
all. Drop it all, Josh. Drop all. 13
Actually,
videos, guys.
shout out to homie Drew. He called me out for sitting on a Sprite video yesterday that I've definitely been teasing for the last 3 months. It's
Where that Sprite video at?
it's finished now. Actually, this is
Hey.
crazy. He just
Is
grittied.
that the Gwitty?
He just grittied into the room.
Tell that boy drop that video. No cap.
And he grittied out the room. But yeah, nah, the video's actually finished now.
You see that Gwitty?
Bobby, I can't. I tried to ignore it the first
Do the
stop.
gritty.
Why are you still grittying into in and
It's
out of
the gritty.
room? He's
He got the Gwitty.
Bobby.
The gritty. Dude, the gritty.
That's the Gwitty.
Witty.
I hate everything. I'll drop a Sprite video. It's finished. I just need to put the music in the right
Hey,
place.
Drop it. Drop it.
Type
drop
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear me talk
Bobby,
about
can
World
we,
War II for the first and only time on my channel, tune into a Sprite video coming out in the next 6
Oh
days.
damn. That's lit.
You don't get
So,
Sprite without World War II. Tune in to find out.
facts.
That's
Facts.
lit.
hmm
Where are you nuking?
Bobby, can we see a story?
What?
Oh yeah, Bob. What are you
Will there
posting?
be a Instagram story?
What am I posting? We
Yeah,
might have some
if-
F1 content.
Look, Bob.
coming.
I feel like if Bob
Hey,
doesn't,
we-
if you don't make a content post in 2024, you got to put a dancing video
Yeah,
out. I
you
feel like
have
where's the flip?
Facts.
Where's the flip?
Facts.
Okay, I'll make a content
Facts.
post.
I was about to say
Already-
no. Let's switch it. You got to make a series.
Already
You gotta
lapsed.
drop like
No.
3 pieces of content. You got to drop like 3 pieces of connected
No.
things. Something you're creating.
Everyone said no to my deal.
What was your ideal?
My deal.
Oh yeah, but like if you want your deal, you gotta have something in
Bob's
here.
deal
That's
wasn't
stakes.
same, bro.
I might hop
Deal
in on that
wasn't
deal.
same. I
If
ain't
the
thinking
if the
Bob's deal.
potential was you have to drop a video,
dealing with
you have to drop
the
one video a month
dealing with the
while we
devil.
drop daily, and whoever falters has to dance. That deal is swayed a different direction, meaning that if you don't drop at least one video a month, one piece of
Yeah.
content for the entire of 2024, you have to dance.
Are we doing versus?
What? How do we do versus?
You 3 versus me, so I get one a month. The 3 of you are doing daily uploads.
That's
Now,
crazy. I
Because
should
3
not have
of you are
involved
on a
myself in here.
team.
I should not have involved myself in this.
Now,
if
because
3 of us are on a team, we can miss days. You got to give us
because
some
the
miss
3
days.
of you are on a team, one of you uploading for the day counts for your team. So you essentially only have to
Okay.
upload once every 3 days.
Okay.
But
True. True.
if one of you
True.
misses for whatever reason,
Everybody has
I
to
don't
dance.
care if your internet died and your home got nuked. Everyone's dancing.
What's up with you and nukes today, bro?
I don't know. I was thinking of a terrible thing to happen to someone's internet.
You're
but-
really on nukes. That's the worst thing that can happen to your internet. That's the worst thing that could probably happen to a 30-block radius of your home.
Yeah. So made the point.
It did make the point. But yeah, no, we might have to evaluate this deal. I feel,
Yeah, this is actually.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
because look,
Think
that
about it.
that encourages me to drop more
Yeah, I'll
videos,
think
and if
about it.
we would have to make sure that just one of us post a day.
Rod said that he would take part in the.
Rod,
wager.
how are you taking part in the wager? How are you involved? What are you gonna do?
What's Rod gonna do here?
What is your
What
What
wager?
content? I was like, it's
You gonna
different.
comment on our
Bobby,
videos,
Bobby
bro?
is sitting on the ability to create F1 content, the ability to create like 3D printer content, the drone footage. You have
Yeah.
options. That's what is Rod gonna make? I'm so.
I don't know what
interested.
he's gonna wager.
I'm so
I don't.
interested what the wager
Is it gonna be
is.
like I'll buy you a bottle of milk if you do it? I don't.
Bottle of milk is so interesting. I don't know why you picked that.
Was it a milk? Yeah, why was
Look.
it milk?
Had to be something. Look, I'm coming up with things. Just what is it gonna be, Rod?
Oh, look, while Rod is getting his response in here, man,
Yeah,
make sure
look.
you all are checking out all the cool stuff that
Could've
we
been a
drop and all the
earbud,
cool
bro.
stuff that's coming out. Tune in next week. We may have a decision on if we are going to be dropping a shit ton of content this year in order to make sure Bob also drops content. I like this idea just because then all of us are posting content. That's the cool part about this.
Yeah,
It means
yeah,
that everyone here will be dropping shit at least once a month. And that's dope to me. I don't know. That makes me excited for my friends. So I like to see you all shit that you all make. So I kind of want to get involved purely for that reason. So yeah, this might happen. This might happen. I'll have a 100% answer this week in the group chat. That's a lot of
Yeah,
videos
yeah.
though.
We'll know by next
Yeah,
week.
let's see.
We'll know by
Let's see
next week.
though.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe I just need to try to cut that many videos in a week.
We also let's talk about it because there's a certain level of things that won't count. Because if you do a 5-second short and upload it, I'm gonna
That's
make
crazy. I can't just.
No,
I
it
can't.
has to be quality. Yeah,
Has to be quality. Okay. Okay.
Because if I
has to be
can't just upload a picture of
Yeah,
me
it
to
can't be just a picture.
Instagram,
Yeah.
then yeah, you
It's got to be a
can't do a
piece of
5-second
content.
short.
It's got to be a
for your
piece of
day.
content, and we need to define what a piece of content is for all of us. I think that's just what it is. Like whatever that is. Like maybe it's like it needs a beginning, middle, of end. It has to have an intended audience or some shit. It can't just be like I threw that at the wall today. Like,
Well, no, I think we'll know it when we see it.
where you're like that was half effort.
Yeah.
Like you'll look at it and go, "Hey, you didn't try, bro."
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. That means there has to be an element of quality. I like this. I like this idea.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm willing to say yes. I've not said yes just because this is a recorded format. That's the only reason why I've not agreed already. I probably would have said yes if we weren't recording and been like, it's really a maybe. But
It's
yes,
not recording.
it is. No, it's recording to YouTube.
Well, no, yeah, but you're not recording the
Oh yeah, no.
Streamlabs show.
That's because we're using Discord through a phone. This
No,
would
I
have
was
broke the
just
computer.
saying.
Would have broke
I
the
was just
computer,
saying.
man. We out here on the B team.
They
set
only
up.
got you in like 720.
720 is crazy. I think we're still in 1080. Man, let's get the fuck up out of here, man. Make sure you're tuning in. Paris, you said we all talked about the content we're dropping. Yeah, we did. Okay, dope. Stay tuned. Might be some cool content challenges coming. There's definitely some videos coming from all of us, man. We need a quote to end us out with. What quote we got this week?
Bippity boppity, give me the zoppity.